Hello, beautiful humans. Reporting love from Mama Bali, the island of the gods and the goddesses. And today I've been sitting thinking about what's the theme that I'd like to share on the beautiful channel today. And nothing came. I was just sitting there, thinking, feeling, tuning to all the crazy and wild experiences I've had in the past few weeks. But my mind was literally giving nothing. And I thought it was funny. And then I remembered that it was useful also to have nothing in my mind. And I think this is an important tip that connects us with our feminine and reminds us, in a world of so much doing and action and yang energy, which is masculine energy, the role of the yin, of dropping in and tuning in and not doing, has been almost completely forgotten, because we think that when we don't do anything, we waste time, or our minds are so stimulated that when we don't do anything, we get bored because we're so used to. Looks familiar, right? And every single time I go into a space of not doing, whether I'm laying outside in nature and just looking at the huge sky, or just sitting here right now looking outside at the trees and swinging in this beautiful cocoon as I wait for the inner circle gathering that we're having today. It gives me space to really tune into my breath. And so often we have no idea how blocked our breathing is. And breathing is life force. Breathing is prana. Breathing is connecting with sacredness, with the divine. Respirar, espiritu. The word breathing is very close in many languages to the same word for spirit. And most of the day we just forget to breathe. And you can tell where you are in your own mental state by just tuning into how you're breathing in that moment. And usually it's very shallow breath or irregular breath. But these things, these states of mind that are deeper in our being, they really require us to slow down. They really require us to stop doing. And trust me, I'm speaking not just to you, I'm speaking to myself. I'm definitely addicted to doing, to productivity, to ambition, to creativity. And that's a beautiful thing if it's present in our lives in balance. But I guess today, when my mind went blank, the invitation is not so much for doing, but for being. For noticing how much space do you give yourself in your day. Maybe in the mornings, during your morning practice, you take a few minutes to just breathe and feel your body. Maybe at certain points during your work day, you just stop and take a moment to appreciate what's around you, the beauty, the people, the gifts, the abundance, the blessing, the support. And this allows you to connect to your heart, to connect to your body, to connect to all those places within that are so often placed as second-class citizens. Like, we do the day, and then at the end of the day, you just crash on your couch. Like, that's kind of what you earn after doing all day. But with that rhythm, we will never find depth. With that rhythm, we'll be stuck at the surface. We'll remain superficial. That's what it means, superficial. What it means to be superficial, it means to stay at the top, at the surface. And in order to feel yourself, to know yourself, you have to be willing to go deeper. And to go deeper, you need the space. You need the mind to have this mind fart that there's nothing there. And from nothing being there, all of this came. And hopefully some of this has value, has effect, has power. And I think what's happened in our world is that we've put so much meaning in the power of doing. Or we've defined as power the doing. But today I want us to explore the power of not doing. And even the creative power of not doing. How from not doing, you might get your greatest inspiration. Being in the shower and just receiving this purification of the water. That idea, that creation. And I think one of the ways that the system, the paradigm we live in has managed to control us, to control you, is by keeping you distracted from yourself. And so basically what I'm recommending, what I'm inviting us to is to create more space for the self, to create more space for space. It sounds silly, doesn't it? It sounds really simple. I think it sounds simple because it is simple, because it's not supposed to be super complex. There are things that, our mind must create structures and models and complexity, and there is again so much beauty in that. But there are also things, treasures, that are tapped into through this simplicity, through this field. Right now, I'm in this field because, again, when the mind is still, feel your body, feel your breath, and what happens is you tune into a completely different dimension of being. And there's nowhere to go. There is no past. There's not even a future. There's just this moment we are sharing together. And so if you take that knowing, if you take that presence and you shower it on everything you do today, then this video will have been helpful. I hope it was. I send you all my blessings from Bali. If you are interested to dive deeper in my Soul Academy, maybe that's a good thing to call it, then feel free to register for my inner circle. It's a gathering. We gather once a month to dive deeper into these themes of the sacred feminine, and you get to meet other like-minded women. You get to have this regular safe space to tune into, to share in, to connect in. And for me, that's the medicine we need in our world. We need more safe spaces where we are welcome in our entirety, our dreams are welcome, and our full being on all dimensions is welcome. So if this calls you, the link will be below. And remember, there's a 50% discount for your first 2 months so that you can really tune in and experience it and enjoy it before deciding if you'd like to stay or not. I send you all my love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can see you again next week, because I will miss you if I don't see you. And have a beautiful day. Let me show you the view outside. And there's always birds on this blue line, which is really cool.